I'm Leon Taylor, and I'm here with, on behalf of McNairy Now info.com website, and I'm here at the Board of Education with our new director, Mr. Wayne Henry. And certainly I'm honored to be able to come into your office, Mr. Henry, and to talk to you about this position that you've just taken. And I want you to kind of share with the people of McNairy who Mr. Wayne Henry is, and how you look at this new role that you've just undertaken with McNairy Board of Education.
Okay, well, first I appreciate you coming today, and enjoyed getting to know you, and enjoy the time that we can spend together and go through some of these questions. Wayne Henry is an individual that has been in education for a good number of years now, and gone through various different roles and positions in it, starting a classroom teacher, being a coach, an athletic director, assistant principal, principal assistant superintendent, and now in this current role. So
I understand that's all been here in McNairy.
Well, it's been between. I actually started off here in McNairy County back several years ago, and then I went and ended up retiring from Mississippi with the Alcorn County and Corinth school districts. I kind of worked several years at both of those districts, and was fortunate enough to be able to come back to the McNairy County schools as the principal at Meek for the past 3 years.
Okay. And well, do you see any advantages that McNairy schools have or disadvantages? I know you just taking this role on.
I see a lot of upside. I'm always going to try to look at the positive aspect of things, and I think we've got a lot of good, excited, enthusiastic teachers in our classrooms, and I think we've got good administrators at the different locations and campuses that do a good job in leading the schools. And then we have a lot of good families and students that are in our schools, and so all of those things together, if we work together, we ought to be able to educate our students in a way that we give them opportunities as adults and as citizens to move on either into college roles, into work roles, different things like that.
Yeah, well, because I guess a lot of people don't think about it, but the basic education is where we equip our children with the tools to enter life.
Exactly, and I think that one of our biggest jobs is to give students opportunities. And we want to equip them with the availability and with the tools and with the talents to go out and to be able to compete for jobs in various job markets, here locally, or if they have to venture off, then they do that also. But we're here to give them a good, sound foundation to build the rest of their life on.
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10 hypothetically, how would you rate McNairy County schools with some of the other counties close around?
Okay, well, in comparing them to some other counties, I don't really know for sure exactly how I would rate other counties around us, but I know that we're high on that scale. And we've got a lot of good programs, a lot of good, I was out at a program yesterday that some of our supervisors and teachers were conducting with students that will be juniors and seniors this coming year, and here in the middle of the summer. And the students were having a good time with it and things like that. So that's just one example of why that I would rate our schools high, is because we have people that are willing to go over and beyond and create things for that become good programs for students.
Okay. Well, I want you to comment. I was interviewing mayor of Bethel Springs, and he kind of suggested during the interview that the schools in Bethel was best of all. Would you like to make a comment?
Well, I think that's good. You know, I think that's good that the mayor feels that strongly about his school. I do know that Mr. Moore and his staff and faculty at Bethel do a very, very good job. And I think if you go to Mickey or to Raymer or different, you know,
they all say the same thing.
then I think they feel good about their schools too.
And I think that's necessary for any program to be successful.
Well, I think anywhere you go and you see a successful school, you see that the community is very much a part of that school, and the school is very much a part of the community. And it just works hand in hand. And if the community has a good feeling about the school and the things that are going on there, then it just makes the atmosphere and the environment there that much better.
Well, I gotta ask you, the transition that you're making from, say, the classroom, the athletic director, how do you think it's going?
Well, there's a good bit of difference because this is a little bit more of the business end, the business aspect of running a school system. I have always enjoyed being at a school.
Interact with,
because you're interacting with different students, with different family members, with different faculty. You've got a lot of activities. You see the students grow and progress, both academically, athletically, socially, emotionally, all those different things. So I think that there's a lot of things about being at an actual school campus or site that I would miss.
yeah.
I still get to enjoy and be a part of some of that and go out to the campuses and see how students are doing and see the different various programs we have. But there is a good bit of difference, and I've been in it about a month now, I guess, and learning the ins and outs and all. There's a progression here and a learning process that I'm going through, but got a lot of good people to work with and that are helpful in so many ways.
Okay. Well, since you're at the helm of the ship now, should we look? Can we expect some any immediate changes within the school system?
We're looking at a couple of things, not anything huge or drastic. I'm not one to kind of go in and try to turn things upside down on the front end. I kind of like to see how different things operate and function within that. And again, too, kind of going with the principle of if it's not if it's not broken, then
don't need to fix it.
Don't fix it. So we've got a lot of areas like that. I would just say one thing that we're looking at is to become a little bit more uniform as a district in terms of some policy that we have, rather than it being just originated or separate or different from each school. That maybe as an entire McNairy County schools, that we're a little bit more uniform in that, and I think we're gravitating toward that.
Well, that brings me to another thing. For your principals, your teachers, your staff, are you implementing any kind of incentive programs, even in the future, bring better quality or more the same quality teachers into the area?
What we would love to do, we don't have any specific type of incentive program, based on, to try to recruit, I guess you'd say, teachers in. We just have to be very careful and very productive with the people that we have.
Okay, in other words, that's what I really meant to ask, as far as sharpening and equipping the ones that we do have.
Exactly.
And I understood, I ran across this last night, that a lot of times people in your role, school systems, they take in teachers and equip them, develop them, and then they leave and go.
And then they go
Yeah,
somewhere else. Possibly.
in and out. But I also, it was, I also read this, I thought it was very interesting. It said many leaders are scared about developing people and then having them leave. They should be more worried about not developing them and letting them stay.
Well, that's a good point, a good twist on that. I think that part of our responsibility is with new teachers, in particular young teachers coming into the profession, and we have a lot of experienced teachers that are willing to do this, to mentor them and to give them things that will help make them successful in the classroom and being able to instruct students. And I've never really been one to worry that much about people leaving. If they so choose to leave for what they feel like is a better opportunity or something like that, then that's their prerogative, and that they need to do what's best for themselves or their families. But for everybody that we have, anything we can do to develop them and grow them as educators, then we need to be working toward that. And I think we're fortunate from the standpoint of having a lot of people already on board who have a lot of experience and they have a lot of knowledge to impart on younger teachers.
Yeah, and as far as I know, every school system use assistant teachers. Is there any program in place that you got a good assistant that will help them to really actually get the qualification to become a full-time teacher? Do y'all have anything in place?
Well, I think that we, with any of our assistants that want to, I think we have. I think Dr. Brian Jackson does a real good job of getting the information out there for people to become certified and the things that they need to do to become certified. Any tests that they might need to take, any classwork that they might need to take, to afford them opportunities. After they have worked in an assistant's position for a while, if they'll put themselves in that position, then they can be looked at very carefully and already have a little track record to possibly a full-time position.
Okay. Mr. Henry, I certainly, there's one last question I want to ask you, but I'll actually have two. What do you do for Wayne Henry time?
Okay. Well, we our family and all, we live got a farm down in Guys.
Okay.
And we spend a lot of time out there, and I enjoy getting to see. We have my wife Rhonda, who is also educated here in McNairy County. We have two children that we get to visit and see, so we enjoy that. And but we enjoy working out on the farm and having a garden and having a few cows and animals to take care of and things like that. So that's kind of what I do when I'm away from here.
Okay. So there is a real side.
Oh yeah, there is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is the last question. What do you want your handprint to be with McNairy County school system after you're gone? What sustainable change would you like to see stay in play? I mean, what would you love to see as a legacy while you were serving as director of school?
Well, I think, Mr. Taylor, if I was just going to leave that footprint there, it would just be from the standpoint of knowing that, or everyone knowing that that we came to school every day to have school, to do everything we can to prepare our students and give our students the best opportunity we can to be successful citizens in whatever roles that they so choose to do. But we want to come and we want to educate them. We want to be supportive of them, and we want to implement programs that are based on sound educational practices, so that we can take them and watch them progress. That's the biggest thing to me, is just to be able to see students down the road after they have completed their high school years, and they're working in various jobs, and hopefully right here in McNairy County where we can grow and McNairy County can grow economically and in those areas because of the products we're putting out of our schools.
And I really, since I've been down, I've only been in McNairy County 4 years, and I've heard some positive things about the school system.
Good.
And to me, that's an advantage of being in a smaller
Sure.
place. You know, it's just like a smaller church.
Sure.
You get more personal attention, and
Exactly.
and y'all can. So I commend you, and I hope you much success in your role that you undertaken, and I know you'll do good because you've been in the system for. So you got a heads up over somebody coming in brand new. You know.
Well, I appreciate you getting this word out, and appreciate you coming. I've enjoyed, like I said, getting to know you, and look forward to speaking with you on, many different occasions.
I hope so. Thank you much, Mr. Wayne. Thank you.